Hello and welcome to TalkFCB and welcome back here to the channel, guys. And what a way to finish pre-season. What a performance from Barcelona tonight. And yes, of course, people are going to come here. They're going to say, look, it's just pre-season. What does this matter? This means everything. This is what we wanted to see today. This was what we demanded of Barcelona. And you know what? They have stepped up. In the final game of pre-season, just a week now before the new season begins, Barcelona have well and truly arrived. It was tremendous. It was brilliant. It was Barcelona football. And that is what we all want. In today's video, we're going over it all. 4-0 in total. 4 of those goals coming in 15 minutes. It was special. Let's do this. And I have to say, guys, prior to this game, of course, we all sat down, we all spoke about pre-season, we all want to finish on a high here, and we said, look, we've got to come out and show a complete performance. There's no good here just turning up for the second half. There's no good here just turning up for the first half. You've got to put in a 90-minute display of consistent, good football. And you know what? That is what we saw today. We saw a complete performance, a fluidity about our play, and Valverde before the game came out and said something very, very interesting indeed. He said the team that I play tomorrow, speaking yesterday, he said the team I play tomorrow could well be a very similar team to what I play in the first game away at Athletic. And that was interesting because today we saw a very strong lineup who played the majority of the game until about 67 minutes there, 11 players on the park, and it was outstanding. A really strong lineup, fantastic combinations, really good passing football, dominant spells in that game. It was exactly what we wanted to see, and that's what we want. That is what we want from Barcelona. Players there with intensity, with energy, with urgency, passing the ball and moving. We don't demand miracles. We don't want something extraordinary here. What we want is these players to play to their full potential and for Valverde to get that out of them. Tonight we saw a real glimpse of what's to come. We saw Griezmann combining with Suárez. We saw the front three there with Dembélé getting involved and of course scoring as well. And of course we saw in the midfield Frenkie de Jong. Frenkie de Jong for me is an outstanding footballer. But right here and now he's an outstanding footballer for Barcelona. He fits our style. He fits what we want to see absolutely perfectly. And tonight, he ran the show. From the very first minute, he was picking the ball up, he was demanding the ball, and you've got to admire not only his footballing qualities, but his characteristics, his personality as a human being here, and his confidence. He's come into this club, and straight away, he feels like he belongs there. He's asking for the ball. He's not just asking, he's demanding it. And when he's not getting it, he's not happy. And that's what we want to see. We need a Barcelona team right here who are fearless, who aren't worried about upsetting people. We're not worried here about upsetting the apple cart. De Jong has come in. He wants that ball. He wants it. He'll move with it. He'll demand it. He'll be unhappy if he doesn't get it. And when De Jong does get it, he makes things happen. He makes driving runs. He moves into space. And that's the thing about De Jong as well. It's not just what he does with the ball, because somebody in his position, it's almost as important what you do without the ball. And it's what he does there as well is fantastic. He moves so well. He actually gets into positions to receive the ball in difficult areas where players sometimes might shy away from the responsibility, but he doesn't do that. He'll move into an awkward space, he'll get out of it, he'll help you out as a teammate, and that's what you want. Somebody there in the middle of the field who's happy to receive the ball, happy to give the ball, happy to move with the ball. He can do it all. Tonight, he ran the show from Barcelona, and when you've got somebody in there who can do all of that, the rest just flows. It just flowed tonight, and the attacking trio, they were on fire. Because I have to kick it off here. Of course, in the first half, we created a number of chances. Antoine Griezmann was very, very close to getting off the mark. He was actually just put one wide there of the post. And right the way through the first half, we were really, really good creating chances, dominant spells in the game, dominating possession. And Napoli didn't even have a chance in front of goal, really. Compared to what we saw the other night when they were carving us open defensively, it was much, much better. And that's what dominance does. Did we play defensively tonight against Napoli? Did we park the bus? Did we try and shut them out to keep a clean sheet? No, we didn't do that at all. We didn't do that. We went out, we attacked them, and that's what I mean. Attack is the best form of defence. We all know that. We all know with the Barcelona style, the best way is to go out there and just dominate the opponents. Don't let them breathe. Don't let them have a second. Press them into oblivion. That's what we did tonight. The urgency was there, the tempo, the energy. It was brilliant to watch, and we were so happy with what we're seeing. But of course, we've got to talk about the goals. We have to talk about the 15-minute spell in that second half where we scored 4 goals, and it was brilliant to watch. You had Griezmann, Suárez, Dembélé Napoli as that front three combining absolutely superbly with Frenkie de Jong pulling all those strings in midfield with Carlos Alenia and Sergio Roberto either side. And I was really impressed tonight as well with Carlos Alenia, who had a big part in Griezmann's goal. But if we start here with a strike from Luis Suárez, which came just 3 minutes into the second half, and like I say, it was very much deserved. Barcelona dominated the game up to that point. They really deserved the goal, and it came there courtesy of Luis Suárez. But it was Antoine Griezmann who should have got off the mark much sooner indeed. It was a combination there between Suárez and Griezmann, which was certainly growing as the game went on. It was Griezmann there into Suárez, back to Griezmann, who was denied by the goalkeeper. Very close range, but the rebound there falling to Suárez, who dispatches it there, sending the goalkeeper the wrong way. And that's what happens when you have two players there who can play as the out-and-out number 9. When you play them both, you're going to have a player getting in the right area, getting in the right position to score a goal like that, a poacher's goal from Luis Suárez. And then it was time for Antoine Griezmann to get his very first Barcelona goal, and what a goal. What a goal. Not necessarily individually, but as a team, it was magnificent. A team move there, everybody getting involved, everybody confident, getting their foot on the ball, moving it, started out wide with Semedo into Dembélé, then of course into Frenkie de Jong. Of course there he's going to be in the middle of the action there, the metronome, keeping it ticking over. He moves it to Alenia, who like I say had a really good game in that midfield area, and it's a wonderful pass there from Carlos Alenia. Brilliant weight on it, finds it there, just in behind the defence, finds Jordi Alba, who cuts it back. Antoine Griezmann with a simple finish. He was never going to miss this one, and there is his first Barcelona goal. Takes up a good position, learning the runs, learning where he's got to be to get those kind of goals, and it's Antoine Griezmann off the mark for Barca, and 2-0 in that second half. And then we have to talk about that third goal, and what a goal it was from Luis Suárez. And you could tell this is a player right now who's feeling really confident, and it came again down that right hand side. Dembélé attacking the defence, he's creating the space to Suárez, because he was so good tonight, Dembélé. He was so direct in his running, he was really pacey of course, good close control, he's running at Napoli, and they're scared of him. By the second half, they were backing off, they were really going deep to try and stop him. They didn't want to go out to him, they didn't want to close him down, and what that does, it allows Suárez there just to drop back a little bit and have all of that room. He's got it there on the edge of the box. Dembélé picks his head up, he's unselfish in his play, he squares it there to Suárez, just outside the box, and this is what I mean. This is a confident player, because he just takes that shot, he wraps his foot around it, first time, bang, top corner, no chance at all for the goalkeeper. A wonderful finish from Suárez, his second of the night, and what a goal for Barca. 3-0, we're in dreamland. This kind of football, it's sensational. And then I was so happy to see Ousmane Dembélé get in on the act, because he really deserved it. Down the right hand side, he was creating, he was getting to the byline, he was working hard, he was even working back tonight. That's what you want to see from Dembélé. Two really good performances here for him against Napoli in the two games, and I thought it was brilliant the way he took his goal. And of course, Frenkie de Jong at the heart of it. He's in the middle of the field, he's got defenders closing him down, but he finds a pass to Dembélé out on the right hand side. He can see that he's free, it's the outside of the boot, whips it round him, wonderful little ball into Dembélé, who like I say is advancing Napoli again, dropping off him. They can't close him down, they're too scared to do that, they just drop off, and Dembélé really clinical in the final third. That's what we want to see from him. We know that he's got the quality, we know that he's got the raw ability, but when he gets into that final third there, he's just making sure that he makes it count. It's a wonderful finish across the goalkeeper. That's what you've got to do, go across the goalkeeper into the bottom left hand corner, good power on it. Barcelona 4, Napoli 0, and like I say there, in that second half, after a first half period of complete dominance, we carry that over, we stay patient, we stay composed, we put 4 goals past Napoli in a 15-minute spell, and it was wonderful. It was truly wonderful to watch. And then of course in the 67th minute, we made 5 changes, Valverde there, shuffling his pack, making sure that everybody gets some minutes on the field. You can understand that. But up to that point, before the disruptions, before the many changes of course that happened in friendlies, we were wonderful. That is what we wanted to see from Barcelona today, a complete performance. Head of the new season, we know this game doesn't count for anything, we know we don't get any points today, we're fully aware of that. What it does do though, is gives us hope, gives us confidence, gives us belief that starting the new season, we can perform like that, we can play like that, it's in there somewhere. You've got to demand that, you've got to get it out of those players, to go out there every single week, give that kind of attitude, give that kind of intensity in your play, and you will get results, because Barcelona have got very good players. We have our style, we've got our ability, and these guys, they can put on a show, they can deliver tonight. Let's hope It's just the beginning. So please leave your thoughts in the comments down below, guys. I'm absolutely sure you did enjoy this one. And of course, if you went and saw the game live, you had a real treat tonight. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And of course, I'll be doing more videos very soon. There's lots to discuss here. There's lots to be excited about. And of course, I'm sure there's going to be some news soon. No doubt about that. I'll see you soon, guys. Thanks for watching as always. But until next time, as always, Vasca! El Barça.